All right, what's up, pod influencers? Ozil here. Hope you're having a great week. Just wanted to shoot one of these videos. I feel like it's been a minute since I've done one of these videos, but this would be a great opportunity to do this because the big news this week was Apple Podcasts released their Apple Podcast marketing tool. It's actually a podcast, Apple Podcast web embed, which you can embed it on your WordPress site. And this feature is pretty awesome. I've been playing with it. It features a great way to showcase your podcast to your listeners on your website. Your listeners can play an individual podcast episode. They can browse through some of the published episodes in the past. And of course, they can open Apple Podcasts for iOS, iPad OS, and Mac OS to learn more about your podcast and subscribe to it for free. So there are 4 different sizes of the player, which I really like, and each size will automatically adjust to fit the width of your website. Plus, Safari can even display the player in dark mode to create an immersive experience. Apple Podcasts, you can embed it directly from podcast preview pages on the web. And of course, you can click and share and copy. It's pretty easy to use. So here it is. This is the screen, and I'll make sure that I link it up in the show notes down below. You go to Apple Podcast marketing tool. We're going to plug in my podcast. No permission needed with Ozil. Boom, just like that. So you will enter your podcast name in here. Hit search. There you go. Boom. There I am. There is my podcast. That cool dude right there. I'm just kidding. You just click on it. And then as you can see, it has a description of the podcast. This is a content link, right? So you can copy that link and place it on your website. You can embed the player, which I really like that you can actually embed this particular player and you can see all the episodes in the past, and you can adjust the height and the width. Just copy and embed. And then there's a short link. You can generate a short link for your podcast episode. There's badges and lockups to listen on podcasts, Apple Podcasts, essential to have it on your website. Of course, you have the Apple icon. You have it right here. And then I really like this QR code as well. So people can do the QR code and go directly to your podcast. So I really like what they're doing here. As some of you know or may not know, that Apple Podcasts is the mother hub for all podcasts. So it's still the #1 podcast distribution platform. And you got to get on it if you're not on Apple Podcasts. But I really like this feature. So let's go ahead and try this out. What you would do is you would copy and embed this, right? Get this link and head over to my WordPress site. Oops, I already did it. Just want to show you. So you would go and, you're entering a post, right? You're publishing a new episode. And here you would go to the text and you would basically copy and paste that code that we just copied. This one right here, right? Boom. Put it on your website, WordPress site. And then you get to see what it looks like right here. So this is actually an individual podcast episode, but you can also embed the player where you can see all of the other previous episodes. So episode 145, the Marathon of Building Platform, and then hit update, and then it pulls up really nicely. So not sure the link is not working here. Okay, we can try that again. Hello. Maybe it's because I need to log in. Okay, do it. But anyhow, so this is how it works. So once again, you add it here in the text. You go here in the visual, and you can see it pop up. Once you publish the episode, this will be embedded, this Apple Podcast player. So, and you can also embed. I really, really like what they did here. So, and then again, you can do individual episodes. If I just wanted to do the episode, which I did, you can click on this. Right? Actually, this is exactly what I did. And then I copied this link, went over here, and then added this in the text, embedded the code, publish, and then this is what it looks like. Okay, so again, I really like what they did there. It's a great way to showcase, and again, they have all these other features great way to showcase your podcast to your listeners. And I'm looking forward to experimenting with this in the near future with my podcast. So hopefully that helps out. I'll make sure I'll link this up in the show notes. And I think it's important for you to get on podcasts and to use these features to help you promote your episodes and your podcast in general. All right, guys, hope that helps out. Thank you so much. If this is your first time checking out the YouTube channel, please hit subscribe, hit the notification button to be first in line on all the latest podcast episodes. Leave a comment in the section down below. Let me know if you have used this, if you're experimenting with it. I would love to hear your thoughts on this new Apple Podcast Embed web player. And that's it. If you have any other questions, drop it in the comment section. I'll see you guys next Thursday. Peace and one love.